Today, what we want to do is to give you some really good perspective. And I think I'd like to start, Scott, with talking about the ways that you actually lose money in the market. And this is really more wisdom than it is news. But the way that you can lose money in the market is really two ways. One is to go and invest in a company, one company, and put all of your stake in that one company, and then that company goes broke.
And this goes back to Mama always told you not to put all your eggs in one basket.
That's right.
It is common wisdom to not do that in other areas. Don't do it financially either.
But people do that all the time. How many people have we seen go, oh, well, I'm going to not invest in the market. I'm going to invest in Bitcoin. How does that work? How's that working for you right now?
Especially these days, yeah.
And so, no, that it's not a counterbalance to the market. It actually does go down too. So the one way that you can do that is invest all of your money in one thing and go, okay, I'm just going to invest in one thing and that's it. And then hook or crook, we're either going to win or lose. Oftentimes that ends up not being a great deal. So you can lose money that way. The second and most common way that you can lose money in the market is to invest in a diversified portfolio and for whatever reason get scared out of that portfolio and then not get back into that portfolio until after it rebounds. And if you stop and think about the psychology of this, Janet, it is really interesting because when people get scared out of the market, what is the one thing they always say? I'm going to wait until things get better.
That's right.
And what is the number one indicator of when things are better?
Well, the market is up at that point and people feel better. So that means that you've missed the upturn on that.
And what you've already done is you've actually fulfilled your worst expectation is that you've sold you've been talked out of the market and
by
you've
yourself.
Sold, by yourself, and you've sold when the horse is out of the barn, so to speak.
It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, as we're fond of saying. But guys, think as advisors, every advisor on our team has been in a client meeting room when somebody has said, well, we've lost money. I mean, since the last time we were in here, we've lost, however much, whatever the value might be for them at any particular point. And the response is, did you sell anything? Because as I look at your statement here, it still shows that you hold these. So the value has fluctuated, but we've not sold anything. And that is really important to understand. I understand the emotion of a negative fluctuation in the market. Now, the emotion of a positive, everybody's like, whoa, this is fabulous. When it goes the other direction, and that's what happens, guys. It goes up, it goes down. Okay, this is what happens. Over time, if you give it time, the market tends to heal itself. But if you look at it and you go, we're down, well, relative to what? Or relative to when?
Right.
If you say we've lost money, does that mean in the past 12 months? Or does that mean in the past 3 years? That's probably you're still positive.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.